It's my last day here in Barcelona. Just had my dinner, steak dinner. Thought might as well just go watch this movie, the Odyssey. Why not? Enjoy the experience. Check it. I haven't been to the movie theaters. It's funny, the last movie I saw was a Christopher Nolan film. It was Oppenheimer, but that was like 3 years ago. So checking out this movie here in Barcelona. All right, I'm chilling here on a bench in a bus, outdoor bus bench, whatever, here in Barcelona. I just got finished watching the movie, The Odyssey. It's a Christopher Nolan project. And I just rode the bike back to the hotel, outside the hotel. So whatever, I'll give a quick review of it. It might start raining a bit. I don't know, we'll see. Felt like something dropped on me. Out of a 10, I would probably say maybe 7 to 8. It was good. Maybe a little bit above average. It wasn't bad. I didn't going into it. I didn't know what my expectations were. It was kind of cool because this is my first time in a movie theater outside the country, outside of my country. So it's a new experience. They had all the subtitles down there in Spanish, or I think it was Catalan as well. I think it's starting to rain a bit. Damn. I might have to continue this inside. All right. What's up, guys? This is the next day. I did try to record something, but with the outside, the weather and the rain and stuff, I was like, oh, okay. Because I reheard the audio and I was like, it sounds bad, so I'm gonna do this fresh. This is the next day, the day after of the Odyssey review. I'm gonna give a brief review, not a full breakdown. I did like the movie. I would give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. And Matt Damon was excellent. He was excellent. That's the best I can say in that film. The best Matt Damon performance I've ever seen. So he's definitely matured as an actor. Because, yeah, I've seen the Matt Damon, obviously the Bourne Supremacy series. That's what he's known for. I saw him in Christopher Nolan's last flick, the Oppenheimer. He was in there. And then also The Departed. I like that film. Matt Damon was like the bad guy, whatever. But, yeah, he really did good in this film. Matt Damon was excellent. And he definitely led the role, led the film. And what the craziest part about it is I didn't even know he was in the damn movie until I was sitting in a theater watching it. All the advertisement and promotion, I didn't really see that much about Matt Damon. The other star actor was Tom Holland, Spider-Man. I had no idea. The press and publicity I saw surrounding the film was negative commentary on social media, particularly X, which Elon Musk owns now, right? It's kind of changed. And a lot of people, fans or whatever, just haters, they were basically talking crap about the film, saying how it's like revisionist history, how Helen of Troy is supposed to be white, but they casted her as black, as Lupita. I didn't see an issue with it. And another thing too, it almost seemed like the haters were trying to act like the whole damn film was about Helen of Troy or Lupita, when she only had a small role in the film as a female actress. Even they were talking crap about Athena, who was played by Zendaya. Both of those characters, Zendaya, and which is Athena, and then Helen of Troy, which was Lupita, they didn't have that much screen time compared to Tom Holland, compared to Matt Damon, and compared to Anne Hathaway. I had no idea that this was the cast of the film because of all the negative press. But I watched the film, and Hathaway was amazing. Matt Damon was amazing. Tom Holland's all right. I'm going to be honest, maybe a little biased. I'm not a big fan of him, just Spider-Man or whatever. He doesn't seem like a strong actor. His, on-screen film presence doesn't impress me. I'll just be honest. But I like Zendaya. I like Lupita as well. But it was just crazy how there was so much negative press with the film before the film was even, in theaters or released. I guess the trailers or the leaks or whatever. But I saw it, and I would give it an 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Why? I think Matt Damon's exceptional acting skills in the film, the fighting scenes, the kind of plot twists. And from what I know now is that the Odyssey is based off a miniseries, a television miniseries back in the 90s, so 30 years ago. And in the film, or in the miniseries, sorry, they had Vanessa Williams. So I need to kind of go back and look at that because I wasn't aware. But yeah, I think overall I would give it an 8, 7 or 8 just because Matt Damon led the role. The acting, the plot line, the story was great. Special effects were great. Again, watching it in the movie theaters is a whole nother experience versus watching it at home with no surround sound or whatever, you know? So it was great. For me, I would recommend you guys go check it out. If you like Christopher Nolan, I like Christopher Nolan's work. He's one of my favorite directors right now, especially what he did with the Batman series and The Prestige as well, and Oppenheimer, like I said a few years ago with Cillian Murphy. That was a Nolan project. And on that note, I referenced Batman. I had no idea that Pat Patterson, I believe his name is Robert Patterson, who plays the newest Batman. I had no idea he was in the Odyssey film. Like, all the main actors in the film, I had no idea they were in it because all the negative press that I saw on social media, again, X, which is biased, it was all based on how they're going to cast Lupita as Helen of Troy when that's not accurate history. Well, it's like a fantasy film. Like, there's some truth to it, but it's also fiction. You know, I got flies buzzing here. So I just wanted to like reference that and get that off my chest. How it was crazy how I had no recollection of what the film was really going to be about, the plot, the story. I just knew a couple of the actresses who were going to be in the film, and there were a lot of fans, quote unquote fans, or just haters, who were upset with the choice of casting. And it comes to find out they were upset for no reason. They just want to be upset and pressed because the film was great. And Matt Damon basically, you know, dominated the screen. Probably his best performance that I've seen. I haven't seen all of his movies, but for this one, I was very impressed. If you like warrior movies, action movies, movies based on ancient Greece, definitely highly recommend. 8 out of 10. Like I said, fight scenes, special effects, storyline, plot twist. Definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. So I give a thumbs up to the Odyssey. Shout out to Christopher Nolan, Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Zendaya, and all the rest of them. It was a great film.